is a powerful truth that many of us forget. We are already enough. You were born with greatness within you, yet somewhere along the way, the world convinced you to shrink, to doubt, to compare yourself to others. Today, I want to remind you of a profound shift that will change your life. Act as if you are the best because no one is better than you. This isn't about arrogance, it's about owning your divine worth. When you step into this truth, you stop waiting for permission. You stop apologizing for your brilliance. You stop living in the shadows of self-doubt. Instead, you rise, you shine, and you walk through life with confidence and grace. So how do you embody this mindset? Let's explore 6 key principles. The way you speak about yourself is the foundation of your reality. Every word you say carries energy. Every thought you repeat becomes a belief, and every belief shapes the life you experience. If you want to be the best, if you want to step into your highest potential, you must first speak powerfully about yourself. You must train your mind and your words to reflect the greatness that already exists within you. Too often, people diminish themselves without even realizing it. They say things like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never succeed," or "I don't have what it takes." These words become a script that plays in their subconscious mind, reinforcing their fears and limitations. But imagine if you shifted that narrative. Imagine if you spoke about yourself the way a confident, successful person would. Imagine if you declared, "I am talented, I am powerful, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to." When you begin to speak this way, something magical happens. Your brain starts to believe it, your energy begins to shift, you walk differently, you talk differently, and most importantly, you start to attract opportunities that match this new self-expression. You don't just say these words, you embody them, you become them. Speaking powerfully about yourself is not about arrogance. It's not about pretending to be better than others or inflating your ego. It's about recognizing your unique gifts and standing firmly in your worth. There is no one else like you. No one else has your exact experiences, talents, and perspective. That alone makes you valuable. That alone makes you special, but you must claim it. You must own it. One of the most powerful things you can do is to replace self-doubt with affirmations that uplift and empower you. Instead of saying, "I'm not ready," say, "I am constantly learning and growing." Instead of saying, "I always fail," say, "Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback." Instead of saying, "I'm not as good as others," say, "I have my own unique gifts that no one else can bring to the world." These shifts in language may seem small, but they have a profound impact on your self-esteem, your confidence, and your overall success. Words are spells. They have the power to create or destroy. When you speak negatively about yourself, you are casting a spell that keeps you stuck in limitation. But when you speak powerfully about yourself, you are setting the stage for success, happiness, and fulfillment. Think about how you would describe someone you admire. Would you say they're just average or they'll never amount to anything? Of course not. You would highlight their strengths, their determination, and their greatness. Now, ask yourself this: why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Why wouldn't you be your own biggest supporter? You must become your own cheerleader. The way you speak about yourself must reflect the person you are becoming, not the fears that try to hold you back. When you wake up in the morning, start your day with affirmations that fuel your confidence. Look in the mirror and say, "I am powerful. I am worthy. I am enough." Say it with conviction. Say it until you believe it. If you ever feel tempted to criticize yourself, stop and reframe the thought. Instead of saying, "I always mess things up," remind yourself, "I am learning and improving every day." Instead of saying, I'm so bad at this. Affirm, with practice I am getting better and better. Over time, this practice rewires your mind to expect success, to embrace challenges, and to see yourself in a new, empowering light. Speaking powerfully about yourself also means refusing to engage in self-deprecating humor. Many people make jokes at their own expense, saying things like, "I'm so dumb," or "I never get anything right." They say it lightly, but their subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a joke and a truth. Every time you say something negative about yourself, you are reinforcing that belief. So choose your words wisely. Speak about yourself with the same respect and kindness that you would give to someone you deeply love. It's also important to surround yourself with people who uplift you. If you spend time around those who constantly put themselves down, you may start to do the same. Instead, seek out individuals who speak with confidence, who believe in themselves, and who encourage you to do the same. Their energy will inspire you, and their words will reinforce the powerful self-talk you are cultivating. Another key to speaking powerfully about yourself is to celebrate your progress. So many people focus on what they haven't accomplished yet, rather than recognizing how far they've come. Every small victory matters. Every step forward is proof of your growth. Instead of saying, "I still have so much to do," acknowledge, "I am proud of how much I've achieved." This shift in perspective creates momentum and fuels your confidence. Remember, the way you speak about yourself becomes the story you live. You are not weak, you are not lacking, you are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be, and you are more than capable of becoming everything you desire. But it starts with your words. It starts with your self-talk. From this moment on, commit to speaking powerfully about yourself. Say the affirmations, catch the negative thoughts and replace them. Celebrate your growth. Surround yourself with positivity, walk with confidence, and above all, believe in your own greatness. Because when you do, the world will too. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you cultivate, something you embody, something you decide to step into every single day. Walking with confidence and purpose is more than just an external display. It is an internal belief that radiates outward. It is an energy, a mindset, a way of carrying yourself that tells the world, "I know who I am, I know my worth, and I belong wherever I go." Many people assume that confidence comes after success, but the truth is, confidence comes first. It is the key that unlocks doors, the force that makes others take notice, and the foundation upon which success is built. When you walk with confidence, you command attention without saying a word. People are drawn to your energy, your presence, your certainty. But confidence is not arrogance. It is not about thinking you are better than anyone else. It is about knowing that you are enough exactly as you are and moving through the world with the certainty of that truth. Your posture and body language are powerful indicators of how you see yourself. If you walk with your shoulders slumped, your head down, and your movements hesitant, you are telling the world and yourself that you are unsure, that you are not fully present, that you lack belief in yourself. But when you straighten your back, lift your chin, and walk with purpose, something shifts. You begin to feel different. You send a message to yourself and to everyone around you that you are strong, capable, and worthy. The way you carry yourself has the power to change the way you feel, and the way you feel has the power to change your entire life. Confidence is also reflected in the way you enter a room. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to light up a space the moment they walk in? It is not because they are the loudest or the most outgoing. It is because they own their presence. They step into the room as if they belong there. And the truth is, they do. And so do you. You never have to shrink yourself to fit in. You never have to doubt whether you are good enough. You belong wherever you choose to be. When you walk into a space, do so with the quiet assurance that you are worthy of being there, that your presence matters, and that you have something valuable to offer. Walking with confidence and purpose also means moving with intention. When you walk, do so with a clear direction, with a sense of knowing where you are going and why. Even if you do not have everything figured out, act as if you do. When you walk with purpose, you eliminate hesitation, doubt, and uncertainty. Your steps become strong, deliberate, and filled with conviction. People who move with purpose are seen as leaders, as individuals who know what they want and are unafraid to go after it. They do not wander through life aimlessly. They create their own path. But true confidence is not just about how you walk or how you carry yourself. It is also about how you speak, how you engage with others, and how you handle challenges. When you speak, do so with certainty. Eliminate weak language from your vocabulary. Instead of saying, "I think I can," say, "I know I can." Instead of saying, "I'm not sure," say, "I will figure it out." Your words shape your reality, and confident people speak in a way that reinforces their belief in themselves. Confidence is also about resilience. It is not about never feeling fear or doubt. It is about moving forward despite those feelings. It is about trusting yourself, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Every great leader, every successful person, every individual who has ever achieved something remarkable has faced doubt, setbacks, and fear. The difference is they did not let those things stop them. They kept moving forward. They kept believing in themselves. And so can you. When you walk with confidence and purpose, you inspire others to do the same. People notice the way you carry yourself, the way you move through the world with certainty, and they feel drawn to that energy. Your confidence gives them permission to step into their own power. You become an example of what is possible when someone fully believes in themselves. And confidence is not something that is reserved for a select few. It is available to everyone, including you. It is not about waiting until you feel ready, until you have achieved a certain level of success, or until others validate you. Confidence is a decision. It is a choice you make every single day. So from this moment forward, choose to walk with confidence and purpose. Stand tall, move with intention, own your presence, speak with certainty, trust yourself, and never doubt that you belong exactly where you are. The world takes notice of those who believe in themselves. And when you walk like you are unstoppable, eventually you will be. Seeking approval is one of the greatest limitations you can place on yourself. It keeps you small, holds you back, and prevents you from living life on your own terms. The need for validation from others can be exhausting, and yet so many people spend their entire lives chasing it. They want to be liked, accepted, and praised, so they mold themselves into what they think others want them to be. But in doing so, they lose themselves. They sacrifice their authenticity. They forget that their worth is not determined by the opinions of others, but by the belief they have in themselves. It is time to stop seeking approval. You do not need permission to be yourself. You do not need others to validate your choices, your dreams, or your path. The truth is, no matter what you do, there will always be people who disapprove. Some will misunderstand you, others will judge you, and many will never fully support you. That is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply a reality of life. If you live your life trying to please everyone, you will end up pleasing no one, least of all yourself. The need for approval often comes from a fear of rejection. You may think that if people do not approve of you, you are not good enough, not lovable, not worthy. But that is a lie. Your worth is not something that fluctuates based on external opinions. It is something that is constant, unshakable, and entirely independent of what anyone else thinks. When you truly understand this, you free yourself. You stop looking outside of yourself for validation, and you start looking within One of the greatest forms of self-love is trusting yourself enough to live unapologetically. You must believe that you are enough exactly as you are. You must give yourself permission to take up space, to speak your truth, to pursue what makes you happy regardless of what others may think. When you stop seeking approval, you reclaim your power. You stop being controlled by the expectations of others, and you start living in alignment with your own desires, values, and purpose. Think about the times you held yourself back because you were afraid of what others might say. How many opportunities have you let pass by? How many dreams have you put on hold because you were worried about judgment? The more you seek approval, the more you give away your freedom. But when you let go of that need, something remarkable happens. You begin to feel lighter. You start making decisions based on what is right for you, not what will earn the approval of others. The reality is people are far too consumed with their own lives to be constantly thinking about yours. That judgment you fear, it is often a reflection of their own insecurities, not your shortcomings. And even if some people do judge you, what then? Will their opinion change the truth of who you are? No. Will their disapproval take away your talents, your dreams, your unique essence? Absolutely not. You do not exist to be liked by everyone. You exist to be fully and completely yourself. The most successful and fulfilled people in the world are not the ones who spent their time trying to be accepted. They are the ones who dared to be different. They are the ones who followed their own path, who took risks, who stood firm in who they were even when others doubted them. If they had waited for approval, they never would have achieved greatness. And neither will you. So how do you stop seeking approval? First, you must become aware of when you are doing it. Pay attention to the choices you make. Are they coming from a place of authenticity, or are they based on the desire to be liked? Second, practice self-validation. Instead of asking, what will they think? Ask yourself, what do I think? Your opinion of yourself matters far more than the opinion of anyone else. Third, accept that not everyone will approve of you, and that is okay. You are not here to fit into someone else's mold. You are here to create your own. You are the author of your own story. No one else gets to decide who you should be, what you should do, or how you should live. The moment you stop seeking approval is the moment you become free. Free to express yourself fully, free to pursue your dreams without hesitation, free to live a life that is true to you. So from this moment forward, let go of the need for validation. Approve of yourself, believe in yourself, trust that you are enough. The world does not need another person who conforms just to be accepted. The world needs you, your voice, your authenticity, your unique light. Stop waiting for permission. Step fully into your power. You are already enough, and that is all the approval you will ever need. Mastery is not a destination. It is a lifelong journey. It is a relentless pursuit of excellence, a commitment to continuous improvement, a devotion to refining your skills until they become second nature. True mastery is not achieved by talent alone, but by discipline, persistence, and an unshakable belief in your own potential. To master your craft relentlessly means to dedicate yourself to growth every single day. It means showing up even when you do not feel like it, even when progress seems slow, even when the world tells you that you are not good enough. Mastery requires patience. It demands resilience. It is the ability to push through discomfort, to embrace challenges, and to never settle for good enough. Many people admire those who are great at what they do, but few are willing to put in the work required to reach that level of excellence. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stagnant is not luck, it is commitment. It is the willingness to do the work when no one is watching, to practice even when there are no immediate rewards, to pour your energy into your craft because you know that mastery is built over time, not overnight. Mastery begins with passion, but passion alone is not enough. Passion is the spark that ignites the fire, but discipline is what keeps it burning. If you want to be great at something, you cannot rely on fleeting bursts of motivation. You must create habits that support your growth. You must commit to daily improvement, to refining your skills little by little until mastery becomes a way of life. The road to mastery is filled with obstacles. You will face setbacks. You will experience moments of doubt. You will encounter failure. But those who master their craft do not see failure as an endpoint. They see it as a lesson. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn. Every challenge is a chance to grow. Those who give up when things get tough will never experience the satisfaction of true mastery. But those who persist, who push past their limitations, who refuse to let temporary setbacks define them, those are the ones who rise to the top. To master your craft, you must immerse yourself in it completely. Study those who have come before you, those who have achieved greatness in your field. Learn from them, but do not merely copy them. Find your own voice, your own style, your own unique approach. Mastery is not about imitation. It is about innovation. It is about taking what you learn and making it your own. Consistency is key. Mastery is built through repetition, through deliberate practice, through the discipline of showing up every single day. The best athletes, musicians, writers, entrepreneurs, and artists did not become great by practicing only when they felt inspired. They became great by committing to their craft daily, by pushing their limits, by constantly striving for improvement. It is not enough to simply put in time. You must be intentional. Deliberate practice is what separates the average from the exceptional. It is not about mindless repetition, but about focused, purposeful effort. It is about identifying weaknesses and working to strengthen them. It is about constantly seeking ways to refine, improve, and perfect your skills. Mastery also requires sacrifice. There will be times when you must choose between short-term pleasures and long-term success. There will be moments when others are resting and you are working. There will be decisions that test your commitment, moments when giving up seems easier than pushing forward. But those who truly desire mastery understand that the sacrifices are worth it. The rewards of mastery, confidence, competence, fulfillment, are far greater than the temporary comfort of taking the easy path. Your craft is your legacy. How you approach it determines the mark you leave on the world. If you treat it as something ordinary, it will remain ordinary. But if you approach it with reverence, if you devote yourself to it with unwavering commitment, it has the potential to elevate your life and inspire others. The greatest fulfillment comes not from reaching a finish line, but from knowing that you have given everything you have to the pursuit of excellence. Mastery is not about perfection, it is about progress. It is about waking up every day and striving to be better than you were yesterday. It is about never settling, never becoming complacent, never allowing mediocrity to take hold. So make a commitment to yourself. Decide that you will master your craft relentlessly. Decide that you will show up, do the work, push your limits, and embrace the process. Decide that you will keep going even when progress is slow, even when the road gets tough, even when doubt creeps in. Because in the end, mastery is not about talent. It is about effort. It is about perseverance. It is about the unshakable determination to become the best version of yourself. And when you dedicate yourself to mastery, the world will take notice. You will not just be good, you will be exceptional. And that is a life worth striving for. Rejection is a part of life, yet so many people let the fear of it control them. They hesitate to take action, hold themselves back from opportunities, and silence their own voices, all because they are afraid of being told no. But what if rejection was not something to fear? What if it was simply a stepping stone on the path to success? What if, instead of avoiding it, you embraced it as a necessary part of growth? The fear of rejection is rooted in the desire to be accepted, to be liked, to be validated. It comes from a deep-seated belief that if someone rejects you, whether in relationships, career, or personal endeavors, it means you are not good enough. But that belief is a lie. Rejection does not define you. It does not determine your worth. It is merely an event, not a reflection of who you are. Too often people take rejection personally. They see it as a statement about their value rather than what it truly is, a mismatch. When you do not get the job, it does not mean you are not talented. It means it was not the right fit. When someone walks away from you, it does not mean you are unworthy of love. It means they were not the right person for you. When your ideas are dismissed, it does not mean they lack value. It means they were not understood by the right audience. Rejection is not an ending, it is a redirection. Every time you face rejection, you are being guided towards something better. The person who turned you down may have been keeping you from meeting someone who truly values you. The job you did not get may have been preventing you from finding a position where you truly thrive. The opportunity that slipped away may have been making space for something even greater. So how do you remove all fear of rejection? First, shift your perspective. See rejection as feedback, not failure. Every rejection teaches you something. It shows you what works, what does not, and where you can improve. The most successful people in the world have faced countless rejections, but they did not let them stop them. They used them as stepping stones. Second, separate your self-worth from external outcomes. You are not defined by who accepts or rejects you. You are valuable, worthy, and enough just as you are. When you truly believe that, rejection loses its power over you. It becomes just another part of the journey, not something that dictates your self-esteem. Third, desensitize yourself to rejection. The more you put yourself out there, the less rejection will affect you. Challenge yourself to take risks, to ask for what you want, to step outside of your comfort zone. Every time you do, you build resilience. You prove to yourself that rejection is not the end of the world, it is simply an experience to move through. Fourth, recognize that rejection often has nothing to do with you. People's opinions are shaped by their own experiences, biases, and preferences. What one person rejects, another may celebrate. What one company turns down, another may invest in. The more you understand this, the less you take rejection personally. Fifth, cultivate self-approval. The more you validate yourself, the less you need validation from others. Approve of your own ideas. Believe in your own worth. Know that you do not need outside confirmation to know that you are enough. When you stand in your own power, rejection does not shake you. Finally, embrace rejection as proof that you are trying. If you never experience rejection, it means you are not taking enough chances. You are not pushing yourself. You are not stepping outside of what is comfortable. Every rejection is a sign that you are in the arena, that you are daring greatly, that you are moving forward. Imagine what your life would look like if you removed all fear of rejection. You would speak your truth without hesitation. You would pursue your dreams without worrying about what others think. You would take action boldly, knowing that every rejection is simply a part of the process. You would stop waiting for permission and start creating the life you desire. The truth is, rejection is never as painful as regret. It is far better to face rejection than to look back and wonder what could have been. So step forward with confidence. Ask for what you want. Take the risk. Make the move. If rejection comes, welcome it as part of the journey, knowing that it is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your success. Energy is contagious. If you spend time with people who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to grow, you will naturally rise to their level. But if you surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and mediocrity, you will find yourself held back, unable to break free from a cycle of limitations. To achieve greatness, you must surround yourself with winners, people who embody ambition, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of success. Winners think differently. They do not complain about circumstances, they create opportunities. They do not dwell on problems, they focus on solutions. They do not envy others, they learn from them. Being in their presence elevates your thinking, expands your vision, and forces you to operate at a higher level. The first step to surrounding yourself with winners is to evaluate your current circle. Who are the people in your life? Are they pushing you forward or are they holding you back? Do they celebrate your growth or do they discourage your dreams? Winners are not threatened by success. They encourage it. They see your potential and motivate you to step into it fully. If your circle is filled with people who do not support your growth, it may be time to make some difficult choices. Winners understand the importance of environment. They intentionally place themselves in spaces where excellence is the standard. They do not waste time with gossip, excuses, or negativity. Instead, they engage in conversations that fuel their ambitions, challenge their perspectives, and expand their knowledge. If you want to be successful, you must adopt this same mindset. Seek out people who are achieving the things you aspire to achieve. Learn from them. Absorb their habits, their work ethic, and their mind. One of the most powerful ways to surround yourself with winners is to seek mentorship. Find people who have walked the path you wish to walk. Study their journey, their strategies, and their mindset. Winners are not afraid to share knowledge because they understand that success is abundant. They know that helping others rise does not diminish their own success. It multiplies it. When you connect with mentors, you gain insights that can accelerate your growth and help you avoid unnecessary mistakes. Winners also hold themselves and others to high standards. They do not settle for mediocrity, and they will not allow you to either. They will challenge you to be disciplined, to be consistent, to be excellent. If you make excuses, they will call you out. If you start doubting yourself, they will remind you of your strength. If you are not willing to be pushed beyond your comfort zone, you are not ready to be in the presence of winners. Surrounding yourself with winners also means being selective with your time and energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. If someone drains your energy, fills your mind with doubt, or discourages your growth, they are not aligned with your journey. Winners do not tolerate negativity in their space. They protect their energy because they understand that mindset is everything. You must do the same. Sometimes, this shift to surrounding yourself with winners requires solitude. There may be a season where you walk alone because you refuse to settle for a circle that does not align with your vision. This is not a time to be discouraged. It is a time to prepare. Use this season to develop your skills, strengthen your mindset, and elevate your standards. When you do, you will naturally attract people who are aligned with your growth. The reality is, winners attract winners. When you operate with discipline, ambition, and a success-driven mindset, you will find yourself in the company of others who do the same. It is not about forcing your way into circles. It is about becoming the type of person that winners want to be around. Focus on developing yourself, master your craft. When you do, you will not have to chase opportunities. They will come to you. Surrounding yourself with winners is one of the greatest decisions you can make for your life. It will challenge you, stretch you, and push you beyond what you thought was possible. It will force you to level up, to take ownership of your success, and to never settle for less than you are capable of achieving. If you want to win in life, start by surrounding yourself with those who are already doing it.